guys. Tonight we're on the clock with Medusa Complex, a fashion designer out of LA. We're super excited to have her here with us tonight. We're going to go ahead and start with a short intro video.
Look around you. Look around you. You loved him. But I don't understand. I don't understand. Look around you. Look around you. Look around you. Look around. I don't understand. Look around. Look around. Look around. You love, but I don't understand.
Hi, everyone, and thank you, Rich. Again, my name is Amy, and we're here today with Melina Saxon from Medusa Complex. Thank you so much, Melina, for taking the time to speak with us.
Thank you for having me.
So just to let you know how this is going to work, we're going to start off with 8 questions about your brand and experience in the industry, and then we're going to move into a speed round, which will include 8 questions that are a bit more fun. Are you ready to get started?
Yep.
All right. So tell us, how did Medusa Complex get started?
So I was still in college. I went to USC, so I was in LA, and I went to a store on Melrose wearing something that I had made. And I was in graphic design school, so I was kind of already in that world, kind of already moving towards fashion. But I went into this store. It was like Burning Man exploded in a store. And one of the guys that worked there spotted the shirt I had made and basically just gave me like that push I needed to make me like realize how much I actually wanted to do something like this. This is my dog Fika. She's getting involved. So I started it from there, and I started with hats and then branched into clothing, and now I mostly do clothing. I still do a few hats here and there, but yeah, and full circle, that store now carries my line. So.
Oh, that's amazing to hear. I love to hear a success story like that. So could you share with us one thing that makes Medusa Complex unique?
So every single item in my brand is one of a kind. There is literally no duplicate. Some of them might be the same pattern, but if it is, there will be no more than one color or like one type of each fabric. So literally every single item I make is one of a kind. So that's definitely kind of a unique point. Also, we try to be really environmental. A lot of my items are upcycles. That's definitely less of the truly unique, more of a movement, but combining one of a kind with environmental, I would say, is pretty unique.
Yeah, I love that. I think that's wonderful. What type of creators does your business enjoy working with?
Definitely just really genuine people who are gonna like my clothes and want to wear them. Not somebody that's just, looking for a follower count. Somebody that's really gonna be genuinely passionate about modeling or building their own brand of sorts in a creative way, and that will mesh well with my clothing.
Thank you. When you first started Medusa Complex, who was your target market, and has that changed over time?
I would say I started off just a little more narrow than I am now. It's always been festival fashion, festival goers. I would say now I try to be like festival goers of all types, all shapes and sizes and genders. Started off just with women's, and a little more like targeted towards like a younger demographic and specific festivals that had a specific look. Now it's a little broader, just pretty much anyone and everyone that goes to a festival, you're my person.
Where would somebody be able to get that hat, that awesome hat you have on there?
So medusacomplex.com. The hat is available online. It's got hand-painted mushrooms on it.
Oh,
And then, yeah, you can also hit me up on Instagram. I do have like PayPal and whatnot if you need to not buy online for some reason.
Cool. Does your dog get any Medusa fashion or?
I put some sunglasses on her sometimes. She's really trying to be involved today.
Yeah,
She's
absolutely.
really trying to get me to play. I have some fun photos where I put like sunglasses and hats on her occasionally. Maybe I should post some of those.
That's pretty cool.
Yes, post those on your Instagram. That will definitely bring people because everybody loves a dog in sunglasses.
Oh yeah. The trouble is a lot of times they're blurry because she doesn't like to hold still for photos. But we'll try. We'll try.
Okay. Could you tell us about a design that you're currently working on?
So the most exciting thing I have like in the works currently, and this kimono is kind of part of this kimono I'm wearing. So I am moving from sewing literally everything myself into starting to do some manufacturing. So my first manufactured line, which hopefully will be done in October, but there's a lot of manufacturing delays with COVID, so to be determined, but should be done soon. It's going to be a bunch of these kimonos, again, still one of a kind everything, just the same pattern, as well as little like adjustable bra tops with a cross tie in the back and joggers that have a big cutout on the side right here that laces up. So those 3 items will be my first little manufactured collection. So that's kind of my exciting project that's in the works.
Just the way you were describing that, I was trying to envision all of that, and I just imagine this. Yeah.
Sorry, you can tell me to slow down. It's in
no. It was
so
cool. I was
have a
literally like
visual.
envisioning what this may look like. Wow, this is incredibly descriptive.
I'm glad you can envision it then. Sometimes I feel like I'm explaining too quickly for people to follow.
No, you're good.
All right, can you tell us about an upcoming fashion shoot that you have planned?
One that I've had planned for a while actually is it's gonna be this. My theme name for it is Mother Nature is a Disco Ball.
Oh.
Which is kind of just my little pet name for it. It doesn't have an official title yet, but it's definitely going to be like a lot of green, leafy. All of the clothing is going to be green, black, and silver in the shoot. I'm hoping to do something kind of cool with lighting, like maybe figuring out a way to shoot with like the shadows of blinds coming through and hitting the disco balls. So lots of leaves, lots of disco.
That's like, yeah, that sounds pretty like super creative.
Thanks. I hope so.
Okay, so my next question is, can you tell us how many years you have in the business and how you feel about where you are now?
So I've actually only had 2 years of doing my business. So given that, I feel pretty good. I've definitely grown a lot in 2 years. I've vended at City Hearts, which is like the small city version of Desert Hearts, if anyone's familiar. And Mayan Warriors fundraiser event last year. That's like one of the big, long-standing Burning Man art cars. So I feel like I'm really on a good trajectory where whenever festivals are back, I'll be able to kind of step into those multi-day festival vendor positions and grow even more from there.
Well, we definitely hope so as well. What advice would you give to your younger self in regards to building Medusa Complex?
That's a tough one, given it's only 2 years ago, me, so I'm not that old looking back. But I guess I would say to just kind of go at it full steam ahead sooner, because I was a little tentative starting out, a little like unsure of myself. And I think as soon as I kind of got my confidence up and was like, no, I can do this, is when it really started growing more. So I would just tell myself to like have a little more confidence and just go for it.
Well, I think that's wonderful advice.
Yeah, I've looked at a lot of stuff that you've got with the brand. It looks great. A lot of your videos are crisp, and the pictures. Everybody just looks like having a lot of fun wearing your brand, right? So the way you started with the community and having everybody just be excited to be part of what you're building, which is really cool.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. That is the goal, right, Mika?
Oh, he's
She
excited
really
too.
wants to play right now. She's really insisting that she needs to be part of this action. Really, really wants to play.
All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick look at a clip from one of your latest projects. So give me just 1 second and I'll pull it up. Here we go. So if you want to talk about this while I'm showing it.
Yeah, so definitely tell us a little bit about this shoot. We had a chance to look at it. Looked really cool here. Looks like you're out in the desert. Is that right?
Yeah, we went out to a dry lake bed. It's kind of a secret spot of a couple of my friends that are in like film and in that kind of world. Had a few friends help me out. One of my friends is a really incredible videographer. He put this together. So really appreciate my amazing, talented friends for all their help. And we just shot photos and video all day long in this crazy dry lake bed in the middle of nowhere. And my car battery almost died out there. It was a whole experience, but it was fun and it was fine. My car made it out. It was not a big deal. Just had no power steering for a little bit, but it came back.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that was really cool. I think again that just really showcases kind of the style behind your brand. So looks really good.
Thank you. Yeah, I was very, very happy with how that video turned out. Definitely
Looks good.
my favorite thing I've made so far in terms of media.
Yeah, that was a very nice video. All right, so that's it for those questions. Are you ready for the speed round?
Sure, come at me.
More questions.
All right, favorite location in LA to shoot at?
Ooh, I haven't shot in LA yet, other than my old apartment building in the middle of the street, which was actually pretty fun. So I guess that. I mainly go out to the desert or out to nature spots that are not in LA. So that's the reasoning. But it was actually a fun shoot to do. My old apartment building was a very old building. So
That's pretty cool.
Cool looking.
Yeah. Okay, so what is your favorite food?
Probably sushi.
Love it.
I love food in general though, so hard to say. Ask me another day.
Okay. Where do you enjoy drawing inspiration from?
Definitely music. I mean, definitely makes sense because festival world, but I'm very much into like techno and house and all sorts of electronic music. And definitely like the vast majority of my clothing is inspired by either a particular song or like the mood I felt at this particular day of this particular festival. So definitely kind of designing for the experience from the inspiration, like going circular with it, very much based on music.
All right. What is your favorite holiday?
Halloween. That one's easy.
Okay.
You wear the festival gear.
Dress up. Yeah.
You got the Medusa.
Any excuse to dress up.
Absolutely.
If you could shoot anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Ooh. This might be a weird answer, but like in the sky, like if I could shoot like somehow like almost like a skydiving shoot, but not actually going all the way down, like somehow like out of an airplane with clothing flying would be insanely cool. I don't know why I just have that vision of it, but the sky is my answer.
Yeah, that actually does sound like a lot of fun.
That sounds very cool, and I hope that one day you can accomplish that.
I mean, you could get the dog out there as well, right? In the festival gear, it's like floating down.
I don't want to scare her though. She's kind of a big baby. Looks tough, but she's not.
What is your favorite dessert?
Definitely ice cream. I've always been a big ice cream girl.
What
Specific
flavor?
flavor of ice cream or?
Um, Lifelong, definitely mint chip, but I also love a good like like the Haagen-Dazs caramel cone flavor, kind of anything along those lines, like little vanilla with like chocolate bits and carameliness.
Your description of everything is just so good. It's like you either like want to eat it or you want to
Thank
buy what you're
you.
describing.
Thank you so much. I definitely have like a very unique way of speaking a lot of times, I think. So it makes me weird or cool. I don't know. You decide.
Yeah, I'm going on the cool side. So yeah.
Thank you.
Can you tell us what age did you start designing?
um, like truly. Hey, shush. Sorry.
That's what age she started designing.
No barks, thank you. Someone's at my door. I apologize. Give me 2 seconds to buzz them in and she'll stop barking.
Yeah, not a problem.
I so apologize. No one else is home or I would yell at them.
Yeah, no problem. All right. We'll cut back to another video.
I'm so sorry. Hazards doing at home. Work from home life right now. Getting me.
That's not a problem.
Mika.
We all have our own work from home struggles, so no worries. All right,
I do
so
apologize. What was your question?
what age did you start designing?
In terms of like truly started making my own clothing and just designing stuff for myself, I was probably like 10. I was 20 when I started making clothes for real.
That's great. What is your favorite?
Sorry.
No, it's okay. What is your favorite quote?
My favorite what?
Your favorite quote.
Favorite quote? I don't know if I have one, but I'll tell you why at least, so you have somewhat of an answer. I'm actually dyslexic, so I don't read much because it's really hard for me. So I'm not really like a literary brain, and thus I don't really have a favorite quote. But I can give you a song title that I really like that I'm about to get tattooed on me on Saturday.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Oh,
Dancing People Are Never Wrong by Jan Blomqvist.
I like it. Okay, so that concludes our speed round. Is there anything else you would like to share with our community before we go?
Sorry. Mika, come here. She's convinced someone's out there, which means she's probably not going to stop. So sorry. Anything else I'd like to share? I mean, definitely one thing I could put out to the community, I'm very much in need of more male models at the moment because I'm trying to get more equal representation into menswear and unisex stuff. And a lot of it I'm still shooting on women because most of my friends and people I know that are model types are women. So definitely looking for male models. If anyone wants to get in touch with me and wants to model, then is a guy or is gender nonconforming, that's great too. I just need people that aren't just women at the moment.
Absolutely.
Right.
So it's funny you actually mentioned that because we were talking to some people some guys that wanted to do some festival shoots. So yeah.
Send them my way.
So
That's
let's
perfect.
get connected. Yeah. They'll get that project posted on the app, and you'll definitely get some male models.
Yeah, I've definitely got to do that. I will post it. I think I'm just kind of waiting because of the manufacturing delays,
Sure.
but very, very soon I will post that project as soon as I have confirmation from the manufacturer.
Yeah, no problem.
Well, we look forward to seeing that post soon, hopefully, with the manufacturers. So thank you for your time today, Melina. It was a pleasure having you. I'm going to turn this back over to Rich for closing comments. But before that, I would just like to say thank you to everyone that tuned in tonight, and we will see you on the next episode of On the Clock.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Again, this is Melina Saxon from Medusa Complex. Definitely hop over to her Instagram and check her out. And we'll see you next week. Have a great night, everybody.